White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre made fun of Fox News' Peter Doocy at the White House press briefing today because this is day 2 of Doocy asking a dumb question.
Since when does the vice president have what sounds like a southern accent?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
I mean, this is...
she was talking about unions in Detroit using one tone of voice.
Is this something that you think...
Same line.
Okay, Peter.
That she used the same line in Pittsburgh, and it sounded like she at least had some kind of a southern drawl.
I mean, do you hear the question that you're... I mean, do you think Americans seriously think that this is an important question? They care... You know what they care about? They care about the economy. They care about lowering costs. They care about health care. That's what Americans care about.
So
that's what they want to hear.
This is something...
They care about, your colleague just asked me about, what basically we talked about, went back and forth about democracy and freedom. That's what they care about. I'm not even going to entertain some question about the president. It's just, hearing it sounds so ridiculous.
Well, but hearing it is...
The question, I'm talking about the questions is just insane.
Is that how she talks in meetings here?
I'm just, Peter, we're moving on. We're still moving around. Go ahead, Anita. Thanks.
President Biden's approval rating is soaring. It's up 13% all the way to 48%. Does it bother the president that people are so pleased that he is retiring?
Am I hearing a little twang in your voice, Peter? A little something in your...
I know better. No, but you guys keep telling us to appreciate him on the way out about the Inflation Reduction Act and things like that.
I'm glad that you listen to me when I'm up here. Look, here's what I can say. I think what the American people appreciate is indeed what we have been able to do in the past several years. When you think about inflation is falling with income while incomes are climbing, right? You think about Medicare is finally being able to negotiate lower drug costs. This president, this administration has been able to beat Big Pharma. That's a big deal. Other presidents have tried to do it. Other elected officials have tried to do it. They can't get it done. Manufacturing is indeed coming back here to America. Our infrastructure is being rebuilt. Violent crimes is at a low, 50-year low. Matter of fact, the last president in his last year, murder rates were skyrocketing. And so the president has been able to work on that. And this is a president and a vice president that has done the work to make Americans' lives better, to make their lives better, to change their lives in a transformational way that is going to matter. And I think that's what the American people want to see, and that's what this president has been able to do.
Now, you know the election is going poorly for Republicans when Fox News has to stoop to the way Kamala talks and Biden's soaring approval ratings. Really? I mean, and let's be real here, attacking the way Kamala speaks to black audiences versus white audiences, New Hampshire audiences versus Georgia audiences, is a way of trying to divide Americans based on race and geolocation. That's just what it is. It's what Fox News is good at. It's trying to divide us, to separate us, to try to get more power. And then when it comes to trying to attack, and then when it comes to attacking Biden's soaring approval ratings, well, I mean, that just speaks for itself. Joe Biden has done a fantastic job. And whenever Fox News and Republicans try to attack Democrats, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, for nonsense like how their voice sounds in front of different audiences, or Biden's soaring approval ratings despite him retiring, well, that just means that they're desperate and they don't have anything to really criticize Kamala or Biden on.